Hello and welcome again, my fellow rock stars. It's your boy Mike here. Just came back from holiday, so that's the reason why I haven't really seen that many videos recently. But today I want to talk to you about something relating to that, why you should take time off, and what I found out during my holiday and what were my plans to begin with the holiday and how it ended up being. And why I think this benefited me in the long term, although when that happened I was kind of feeling like, oh no, I'm not doing my own thing, whatever. So without any hesitation, let's get right into the video. So what's my holiday story? And I'm not gonna go into details about the holiday itself. It was really nice. I went abroad for a little bit. Yeah, I know in the current situation, not particularly smart choice, but I really needed it. And why I needed it is because I had burned out so much. I've been working at a lot of projects and I've been working at my normal job. At that point I kind of felt like I was in a state of standstill. I was doing very little and I was feeling like I was super busy, but I wasn't really achieving much. Now I'm a big believer of the saying work smart and not work hard. Some of you may know that I'm Bulgarian, and Bulgaria was a former communist country. Now, when I was growing up, my grandparents always used to have these quirky little sayings like, working hard makes a person beautiful, but being lazy makes them ugly. Or if you work really hard, you're gonna achieve everything, and the hard work makes a person, the person is a visualization of their work. Or if you're sitting down quietly, you're not gonna have any problems. Now, that last one doesn't really fit in the whole situation of this video, but it is nonetheless propaganda. And the first sayings were also propaganda. That was what they were told when they were children. That was what was instilled from the system when they were growing up. And naturally, they tend to believe that. And currently, the whole world has that propaganda machine working, although in very different ways and in very different methods. Now, social media and everything, it really kind of puts pressure on us to perform, to have that dream life. You're seeing that person on Instagram with the bling bling, and you want to be that person, and you think that working hard is going to get you there. Well, it's not. Realistically speaking, you really need to be productive when you're working. You really need to be focused on when you're working, and busyness doesn't equal productivity. You can make a lot of money being busy, and you can be very successful if you're working non-stop. There are a lot of people. Now you're going to say, Mike, but Elon Musk's everyday life consists of, this and that. Yes, but Elon Musk is one person, and there's so many other people that are working 2 full-time jobs just to kind of support their family, and they're barely meeting their ends. Wealth is being passed on from generations to generations, so we don't really have an equal start to begin with. And also, most people tend to think they're unique, and yes, you are unique in your own certain way, and I am, and everyone around us. However, our bodies and our minds work in very similar ways. Now, if you don't sleep, or if you sleep very little for an extended period of time, what happens? You feel horrible. They used to use those methods as torture methods in prisons. Now, it's exactly the same with rest. Your body needs rest. Every animal needs rest. Humans, we're no different than animals in that respect, because we do need rest. We need time off, and we need to recharge our batteries. So whether you're working in an office, whether you're working in a physical job, and whether you're working for yourself or for someone else, you really need that time to cool down, take a break, and get the inspiration and the motivation to do new things and have the energy to actually pursue those things. My story is that before I went on holiday, I was saying, I'm not gonna work in my day-to-day job, but I'm gonna take my camera, I'm gonna take my laptop, I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna learn things, I'm gonna do some courses. And I ended up doing nothing from all of that kind of stuff. And you know what? It felt amazing. It really felt great. Because most of our lives and most of the time that we spend awake, we're constantly working on something and we're constantly thinking on something. And I think in people that are my age, or people that are kind of closer to my age, especially young people, most of us have this constantly crippling anxiety that we're not achieving something, that the things that we're doing are not going to get us further in life, that we should be doing more and more to kind of reach those goals that social media and society put on us. I'm not saying that someone's responsible for this, I'm just saying how I see the game and how I see the rules of the game currently. So in the end, what you're ending up doing is just working non-stop, back to back, thinking that you're achieving something, but you're missing out on so many opportunities that you can't even pursue because A, you're either too busy, or B, you don't have the motivation, because motivation, that's a finite resource. This is what I talked about in one of my previous videos about building habits and everything. You need to build a habit out of things, and you can't rely on your motivation all the time. So try to incorporate them in your everyday life. Now, I know this video is kind of getting very choppy and it's a bit here and a bit there. But the main goal of this is to kind of tell you, don't feel guilty to take time off. Don't feel guilty if you're not doing something. If that time off is going to propel you afterwards, and it's going to give you your motivation, and it's going to give you the things you need to be faster, be stronger, be more determined, and work harder, then you should definitely take that holiday. Then you should definitely take that time off. Learn to give to yourself so that you can work hard afterwards and you can work on the goals that you want to achieve, and try and work in the right direction. You really need to have a coherent plan in your head. I don't have that coherent plan yet, but I really wish I could be more organized and I could have the clarity that I have after I took my holiday, because that's when you come up with ideas, that's when you think outside the box, not when you're just 24/7 focused on the smaller picture, on the smaller things. That's when you burn out, and that's when you lose all the idea. You're just becoming a robot. You're just going there from this time to that time, then you have to do this and that, and slowly but surely your productivity decreases because you need that rest, you need that time off, you need to switch off. So, I ended up doing nothing on my holiday. That's why for 1 week there wasn't any videos, but I do think that in the long run this benefited me. I have a lot more ideas for videos. I have a lot more ideas on how I can improve your life and my life as well with the things I talk about. And essentially this holiday has given me all the juice I need to keep pushing forward and to keep pushing hard to achieve my goals the way I see them. And I'm sure that you're going to achieve all the goals that you've set to yourself, whether you work hard or you work smart or you do both, or if you take holiday, if you don't take holiday. But the question is, what price are you going to pay and what price are you comfortable paying? So that's it for me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a rant. It was a bit of a mishmash and everything. But that's kind of what was in my head. That's kind of what I was thinking about, and I really wanted to share it with you because I tend to forget those things. Now I'm telling you these things, and 1 month from now I'm gonna be back in the matrix, kind of working non-stop, feeling the pressure that I'm putting onto myself. And I really hope you don't feel that pressure, and I really hope that when I'm in that state I'm gonna watch a video or someone's gonna tell me that kind of stuff, because it's really gonna help me ease in and enjoy life a bit more. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for the support. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think about this video and some habits that helped you kind of stay productive, stay on top of your game and be focused. Okay, see you next time.